What's up, guys? It's Gaz. Welcome to the Warframe video. Today we got another week of Nightwave tips and tricks for the Emissary season. We're on week 2 right now. It resets on Sundays, even though they dropped it on a Saturday last week. Whatever. That's how they roll around here sometimes. So we actually have a pretty interesting week as far as challenges are concerned. There's a couple things you're probably going to be doing here that you don't normally do. So let's go over the challenges quickly. I've done a couple of them just to do some testing, guys. So we'll have some video footage of this stuff later in the video. But first challenge, weekly, catch 6 rare fish in the Plains of Eidolon. I definitely recommend that you go for Merc Rays on that one, easiest in my opinion. Kill 30 Eximus units, very simple, just kill an Eximus unit wherever they may be. Help Clem with his weekly mission. You need to complete the story mission, men a few words to unlock weekly Clem missions. It's a 10-minute survival, not anything crazy. Complete one sortie mission after you've accessed the sortie after the War Within, very simple right there. Mine 6 rare gems or ore in the Orb Vallis, so that one's pretty straightforward. And then 2 elite weeklies. Kill 3 Silver Grove Spectres, so you need to complete, or you need to basically have a teammate with an Apothec in your squad, or you need to complete the Silver Grove quest yourself to get access to these Apothecs, scan these plants, put these mixtures together, farm these exclusive mods from these Silver Grove Spectres. So you need to do 3 of those this week. You can't be taxed to do that, so you don't need to actually beat the quest to do this one. And then Silent Eliminator. Complete an exterminate mission with level 30 or higher enemies without being detected. So they did nerf the old method I had in my old video, guys. You cannot just like Rambo down the Void mission with Mesa anymore. You actually do have to be stealthy. So you'll have a couple options as far as how you can do that. It's going to usually involve a stealth frame though. Let's go with the cred offerings this week. So we got the evergreen stuff at the top. Nightane. I've had a lot of people ask me how to get Nightane. The way you get Nightane, guys, is you actually rank up at least 1 rank with the Nightwave season. So as you see at the top corner, I have 150 of these cred things right here. Nightane costs 15 creds each, and you get 5 of them. So you need to at least rank up once, and then you can buy Nightane from the cred offerings page. Okay, and a lot of people do not realize this, but that's how you do it. You need to rank up at least once, and have some cred out, and have some Nora cred sitting around. As far as helmets are concerned, I like the Mirage Harlequin helmet. Yo, Mirage doesn't have a deluxe skin. I just thought about that. Mirage needs a deluxe skin. I like the Ivara Zarastra helmet. The Haro Suffragan helmet, also really nice. We actually have a lot of good helmets this week, guys. So if you're looking to pick up a new helmet, there's lots of choices. We got both the Nidus ones. Both of these Nidus ones are really nice, but do keep in mind that Nidus Deluxe is also a thing. And Nidus Deluxe has a very nice helmet as well. As far as aura mods are concerned, I think Rejuvenation is probably the only one that's worth any value here. Besides like max HP memes with physique on Inaros, but it's really like the amount of extra health you get from that. I think it's like 200 or 300 extra health you get from physique on Inaros. It's really not like super impactful. Honestly, he already has like 7,000, 8,000 HP anyway. And then we have a new item this week, guys, a Wolf Beacon. Hey, that sounds kind of interesting. Oh wait, it's 50 Nora creds to buy 1, or 50 Emissary creds to buy 1. This is so not worth it, guys. This guy has terrible drop rates for his items. And 50 Emissary creds is like, I'm at like level 4. That's like a third of the creds I have, and I haven't even like spent any. So this is totally not worth it. Even if you don't have the Wolf Sledge, guys, I'd say like either just like pass on it and just like go through the game without having the Wolf Sledge for a while, or just maybe try to buy it from somebody. It's probably not too expensive nowadays, but then again, like now that people are seeing how hard this is to get these Wolf Beacons, 50 creds like for one dude. A one-time use for 50 creds, yikes. It might go up in price, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. And then we have the Mastery Rank weapons, or Mastery Fodder weapons, Ceramic Dagger, Glaive. There's a Glaive Prime. Normal Glaive still does good stuff. It's just the Glaive Prime exists, which is vaulted, technically. So, yeah, you were just here for that stuff in the video. Peace out. Thanks for checking out the video. Do keep in mind that we should be getting efficient beams this week. I can actually probably get this tonight if I really want to. That's at rank 9, the augment mod for the Convectrix, which only consumes ammo when you're dealing damage with the Convectrix, which is really good, because that thing had a problem where it would waste a lot of ammo as it's like focusing the beams. And it gets 150% status chance additionally. So I might end up picking up the Convectrix Riven and rebuilding the Convectrix just for this mod specifically. So yeah, that's what you're looking for as loot this week. And we got a couple more in-depth looks at some of these challenges that we'll be going over right now, guys. So the first weekly, Earth Fissure, I have a map for you guys here. So if you're going to be catching Merc Rays, first off, you need bait for them. You can share bait with teammates, but these are my go-to fishing spots after DE nerfed my favorite fishing spot. My favorite fishing spot used to be like right next to the the red circle on the bottom right corner, but it was like removed. Like they legit removed one of my fishing spots when they did the Plains remaster, guys. So that really was a bummer. That was a really good spot, but you know, this one's still pretty good too. Like the island. Also, if you're okay with clearing out some enemies at Furia's Vigil, that's a pretty good spot too. You can get really deep into the water at Furia's Vigil, and that is the place to catch merc rays as well, because it's the ocean or sea, whatever you want to refer to it as. So that's the first one, guys. It's pretty straightforward. If you use Volt and you run back and forth with his passive, it makes the fishing spear one-shot the fish no matter which spear you use. That's what I normally do. Kill 30 Xmas units. Pretty straightforward there. If you're looking to level up a weapon or something in Elite Sanctuary Onslaught, that should have plenty of Xmas units for you. If not, you know, you technically probably, maybe you could get it in this one sortie, like maybe. There's also this Clem mission you need to do, so you could probably knock out the 30 Xmas in like both of these. Like the one sortie you need to do, and then the one Clem mission, so maybe try tackling all three of those together. Maybe it will work. And then as far as the Clem mission is concerned, there's really no huge tips I can give you there besides make sure you equip 3 Grakatas before you load into the mission. And just have some fun. You know, maybe look for some Ayatan treasures in that 10-minute survival that you are stuck in to do this weekly. You do get a Clem Spectre at the end, Clem Spectre blueprint at the end, which is kind of nice. The Clem Spectre, when you throw it out into a mission, it will actually scale to whatever level the enemies are at. So if you're like really, really deep into a survival or something, guys, and you want to like potentially just crash the game for funsies, throw a Clem Spectre down. He'll be level like 2,000, and you'll just be like, haha, yeah, that was so worth it. All right, then we got complete one sortie. Only tips I can really give you here, guys, is just do it. You have to do all 3 of the sortie missions. You can't just do level 1, obviously. It needs to be like a full clear of that sortie. So if you want to get this, you could honestly get this stuff all done in one day very easily. So this should honestly be pretty simple to do. Just do your sortie for the day, get lucky with some gems and some fish, and this stuff is pretty straightforward. Like the Clem mission's guaranteed. You can always get the Clem mission if you didn't do it this week already. And then 30 Xmas units, that's just generic killing as far as I'm concerned. And then the last one that we have before the Elite Weeklies, we got 6 rare gems or ore in the Orb of Balas. So there are some really good caves that you can go to here, but I normally just go to the caves right by the door. I'll go to these 2 caves in the red circles, right by the door. I can like completely mine the caves out and then go back to Fortuna, like load back in the Fortuna, then go back outside into the Orb of Balas again. Those caves have reset their gems in there. I can just run out there, run back. I don't have to go like I don't have to get lost where I'm going, because Fortuna is gigantic. At least I get lost there a lot. Yeah, those are the caves I normally go to. There's more specific caves that have like more rich deposits of gems in there, but as far as I'm concerned, just going to these close caves, resetting, going back out, it works great, and I can get them done in one cave sometimes. All right, now we're gonna go over the Elite Weeklies. So as I said, we have the Silver Grove Spectres. You can actually do these in one mission, guys. You can actually get multiple Silver Grove Spectres killed in one run. So if you didn't know how this works, you need to basically scan a bunch of plants to create this apothec thing, and then you have to go to an Earth mission and then find the secret hidden location with this pile of rocks. You go to the pile of rocks, you put your apothec on there. Make sure your apothec is in your gear wheel when you do this. It will spawn like a Warframe enemy. So like the one I just put there, I think it spawned Loki. The one that Neil's about to put in there is spawning Saren. So the Saren will attack you and stuff. So you need to be pretty careful. I actually get one shot in here, but these Spectres drop exclusive mods, guys. So you can't get anywhere else. One of them drops Growing Power. I'd recommend farming the Growing Power one if you really want to. And you can also bring a Necros or a Hydroid here to get more loot from these enemies. Just keep in mind that multiple death sources of loot increasing abilities, like, so for example, Korra's Strangledome Augment and Necros' Desecrate do not stack anymore. That was nerfed and is not getting unnerfed. So if you really want to get max loot here, maybe bring an Ivara for the pickpocket ability, and then bring Hydroid or Necros. That's what I'd recommend if you want to go like max loot here, because Ivara's pickpocket still is allowed to stack with Necros, because that is they're still alive kind of loot ability, not on death. So as you see, we have a Necros right there desecrating the bodies. Didn't get a second mod drop from that guy, but we got a second mod drop from one of the other guys. So yeah, you can do that all in one squad. Each person in that squad had one apothec equipped, guys. We got it done in like, I don't know, like 3 minutes. The hardest part of that mission was finding where the Silver Grove was, because it is hidden to the side usually. Okay, then the last one, complete an exterminate mission silently. As I said, they did nerf this method from when my last video on this. Like you can't just run through with Mesa. So we're doing a double speed play through this mission with Loki. So the thing here, guys, is you want a lot of invisibility. You want a maiming strike weapon if you have a maiming strike weapon. If you don't have a maiming strike weapon, you might want to just do, like, maybe use Ivara with a dagger and stay invisible the entire time and do a finisher on, like, every enemy. That sounds really tedious. But the big thing here, guys, you want to just make sure you're staying invisible the entire time and killing enemies as fast as possible. So that's why we're using maiming strike. It lets us, like, basically guarantee one-shot these Grineer at, like, level 30. We're in a Daro on Sedna right now. And if you don't have maiming strike, like I said, you could do, maybe use, like, a bow and go for headshots. But make sure, like, see, like, my invisibility is about to run out. I have some enemy radar. I know there's enemies on the other side of this wall. So if I walk in there with my invisibility about to run out, they're going to see me and the mission's going to fail. Okay, so make sure if you have enemy radar in your build, like you should for this setup, make sure you're, like, seeing, like, are there any enemies around me that are going to see me when my invisibility ends? Like, I see there's enemies in this room. I go into this corner to recast my invis, and then they didn't see me. The mission's still going the way I want it to. And you could do this with a non-maiming strike melee. It's a lot easier with maiming strike because you can just, like, cleave through these guys, get red crits. Like, it's a guaranteed one-shot and everything. But yeah, that's my recommended method, guys, is invisibility Loki with a strong melee. I do get the success in this mission, although there is quite a close call with one of these enemies. He actually does see me when I'm not invis, but for some reason, it's still counted. So that is kind of, maybe he wasn't, like, actually paying attention. We'll point it out when he does appear, but I'm like running through. My invisibility runs out. He looks right at me, and it's still counted as undetected. So, yeah, just make sure that they don't see you. It's just like the Riven challenge, where it's like, do at level 30, exterminate undetected. Like, that is literally a Riven challenge, guys. They actually changed the description of the. They just changed the description of the. Actually, no, they didn't change the description of the Nightwave challenge. It still says undetected. Before, it was just like, do it without setting off alarms, but now it's like actually be like unseen. So yeah, the guy saw us there, didn't really count, like whatever, honestly. They also spawn more enemies here. It's like, oh, it's 144. No, actually it's 146. So that kind of threw me off a little bit. But yeah, guys, this is definitely possible. I'd recommend doing this solo if you can, because like then it's like if someone messes up, it's just on you. It's not like anyone getting mad in squad chat or anything like that. I would not recommend doing this in public at all, guys. That can lead to some toxic situations. The Ash is like, hey, dude, you're making it so I can't kill the stuff in Viz, like stuff the alarm or whatever. Like, I would just say, like, try solo, guys, honestly, if you can. And that is it for Nightwave this week, guys. I know that there have not been a lot of videos in the last week, like only like a couple of them on the new Prime stuff. I've been really busy trying to keep up with real life, Twitch, YouTube. I have a lot of stuff for my clan behind the scenes that's going on. We're trying to figure out a lot of, like, I had like almost 2-hour meeting last night about my clan last night. So yeah, figuring some stuff out, trying to get this out to you guys. Deploy and air support charges the daily. That's super easy. You just need to make sure you have that equipped in your gear wheel, guys. But yeah, as far as the good rewards we're getting this week, so 4 ranks from where I am right now. So we'll get 50 more emissary creds, efficient beams, formal bundle, and the emissary emblem. And the next week after that, we'll probably be getting Arlo statue, Orican React. Okay, so we're not getting anything cool besides efficient beams for quite a while here. The Spore Ephemera is going to be in like 3 or 4 more weeks. So yeah, I don't know, guys. This Nightwave season's a little bit less hype than last one. I still haven't seen the Assassin, if there is an Assassin. If anyone has seen the Assassin for this Nightwave season, if there is one, please let me know down in the comments. I've seen the Devotee that spawns when you die, and like it comes to res you or whatever. That was actually in the video clip of the Silver Grove earlier. But I have not seen like any like monster, like the wolf that chases you in a mission or anything like that. So if you have seen one, let me know. Until then, guys, there will be some new build videos coming out in the next couple days. Also, the TennoCon video, I need to do that one as well. Yeah, so I will see you then, and take it easy. Peace.